And let's talk about this, because your loss in the election has sparked something in this country, from the Women's March to the Me Too movement to more women than ever running for office. With all of that, what does that mean to you?
It means the world to me. You know, I've been on a book tour, and people have said, I am never going to take an election for granted. I'm going to vote every single time there's any possibility to do so. I'm going to be out there on the streets protesting. I'm speaking up. I'm calling my member of Congress. This level of real commitment and energy is thrilling to me, because we've got to take back our country. And I think that's the way we do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, on top of all of that, you had an opportunity to be the guest editor on the latest edition of Teen Vogue. What was your message for young women out there?
You know, I really want young women and girls to feel good about themselves, to believe in themselves, to have confidence in themselves, and to follow their dreams. And if we can get that message across, everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you also have a children's picture book out. It's called It Takes a Village.
Yeah.
How do you think parents should talk to their children about politics?
It Takes a Village is about a group of children who got their community to build a playground. And they were all involved, and they worked hard, and they brought the adults in, and they got it done. And so I think, rather than talking in the beginning to kids about, you know, Republicans, Democrats, and our government and how it's set up, I think you talk about how really politics with a small p is how you make decisions with other people, how you listen to each other. We have to work together. And so I think starting with little kids, and then as kids get older, take them to vote. I've had so many people say, I took my toddler to vote, I took my 5-year-old to vote. Introduce them to voting. It's the most sacred of all our citizen rights, and we have to protect it, because a lot of people are trying to take it away right now.
Yeah. You know, and another thing about you, you've always been an advocate for children. The Children's Health Insurance Program has been without funding since September. How do we get Congress to renew funding?
A lot of kids have congenital, chronic, traumatic conditions, and they need health care. So 9 million children a year get taken care of by this program. So I'm hoping that in the spirit of the Christmas season, the Congress, when they finish cutting taxes for the wealthy and multinational corporations and increasing inequality and busting our debt and our deficit, will look in the mirror and say, you know, this was done under President Clinton. It was done again under President Bush. It was done again under President Obama. We're not going to turn our backs on these 9 million kids and their families. And one way to help is, you know, go online, go on your Facebook page, go on Twitter, go on Snapchat, go on Instagram, talk about it. Tell people to call their members of Congress, because we just have to make this an issue of importance and conscience. And I hope that we will get it done, because otherwise, by the end of the year, states are going to start notifying families that they're not going to have the continuing health care that their kids need.